What's good, world? It's your boy DJ. We are live at Tri-Jam Studio for the male perspective. It's about to get lit tonight, y'all. We got some amazing co-hosts tonight. To my right,
it's your boy G Myerz, the guy you've been waiting for.
First of all, he to my left, y'all. See, I tried it with the direction. To my left.
To his left, it's your boy G Myerz, the guy you've been waiting for.
And to my right,
Deno Brown, thanks for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Always.
Sure.
And to his right,
Nate Whips.
Listen, y'all, this show about to be lit. We got another amazing all-male panel. You feel me? Last week was real juicy. Like the responses, the feedback, everything was lit. So we gonna jump right into it because I don't like to waste time.
We're gonna dive right in.
We gonna dive right in. So I got some good ones for tonight. Do you believe in 50-50 in a relationship when it comes to the tab at a restaurant or bills? Do you believe that the female should go half with you? Why or why not? We're gonna start with you, G Myerz, because you already know.
In the relationship?
Or whatever type of ship it is. Like if you dating a shorty or y'all been kicking it for a while or whatever like that, and she got a bag, you got a bag, do you believe that she could, go half or even take over?
Depends on who asks for the date. I mean, like if he asks, then 9 times out of 10, she's probably expecting him to pay for the whole thing.
Why is she expecting it? Because it's society standard that a man is supposed to pay.
I mean, he asked for the date. She could have been a broke chick. I'm just saying.
No, that's accurate. That's accurate.
He asked for the date. He picks her up, take her out. She 9 times out of 10, she expected him to pay it. But relationship wise, 50-50. Now, I mean, it all depends on if she know he ain't got it that night, or when it comes to most things, should they pay 50-50? It depends. It depends on what it is. Now, love, you can't pay 50-50 on it.
So the electric the rent is $600. What we doing?
Rent $600. Well, if y'all both, it depends on how he carrying it. But if he can't carry it the whole $600 and she not paying $600 somewhere else, then go 50-50.
Okay, Dina, how you feel about that?
I feel like basically, like in a relationship, I feel like I don't know. It depends on the people involved. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if it makes sense,
right? If it makes sense to go 50-50, then they go 50-50. If it makes sense for the man to take care of it, then he take care of it. Ideally, like the man's supposed to take care of it. That's what the society has,
but do you agree with that?
I think it depends. Like, goddamn, like if your nigga kind of like a little rough right now, like hold him down. You feel what I'm saying? But when he come up, he come up. You feel what I'm saying? And that's always going to be in the back of her mind. But yeah, I say like relationship.
That's very
50-50,
true.
You feel what I'm saying? Like 50-50. I don't know. Depends on if he carrying it the way he's supposed to be.
Got you, Nate. What you think?
I'm a traditional guy, to a good extent. So I feel like the male is the provider and protector. So as the provider, I feel like the man, make the house possible. The woman turn it into the home. You know what I'm saying? The man bring the food to the table. The woman, you know what I'm saying, make a meal out of that table. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I feel like it's cool. Like I'm cool footing most of the bills, if not all the bills. I don't care if my woman makes a dime. Like I make enough to support everybody in the house. So
them DMs about to be blown up again. He know how to do it. He know how to do it. He knows how to do it. But no, I agree. Like even in my situation, I'm married, and there are times where me and my wife we up. There's times when she's up and I'm down, and I'm and vice versa. So we're equal in that space. So like our job is to take care of each other. You know what I'm saying? That's how we operate. I was raised to know that a man is a provider. But in today's society, it's like women out here getting it too. You know what I'm saying? So there's no women I know out here today that's gonna be sitting at home being no housewife.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So if you're not gonna be at home and you out here grinding and working, we gonna do this thing together. I believe in that solely. Like, I don't believe in the whole traditional thing as much as I used to, because I know what my reality and my situation is. You get what I'm saying? So like you said, it's situation, and you said the same thing, G Myerz. It's situational based off of the individuals involved. Sure. So yeah, Dan, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree with the whole depends on the situation. Like, if I'm the one bringing in most of the money, like
the bacon,
yeah, then yeah, I'll expect me to pay most of it. But yeah, if she's like you said, having an up month and I'm having a down month, then hey, then it's her turn.
Yeah, if you just tricking, then she can't pay none. If you tricking on something, then you gotta cover that tab 100%.
Oh, Deno ready to get hot. Okay, see, you starting your shit now. I was trying to take it easy on you, but you see, Kev, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with it depends on the situation, but traditionally the man is supposed to be one who pays for everything.
Sure.
So I kind of lean more towards that.
The tradition part.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's respected. Like, I can't stray away from, like I said, if that's traditional and that's how we were all raised to understand that's how it works. So of course we're going to conform to that. But like I said, when you're in situations, you operate what's best in that situation. So I definitely agree. All right. Here, I'm gonna give y'all another light one.
Okay.
Do you believe in love at first sight? Why or why not? Let's start with you, Nate Whips.
Negative. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing but lust to me. I mean, love is something that builds. Like, love is something that's acquired and like nurtured over time. You know what I'm saying? Love to me is an action. Like, love isn't just a feeling. Love is when you willing to do everything for somebody else that you wish was done for you. You know what I'm saying? Treat them the way you wish you was treated. So like, I don't look at love as, you can't just look at somebody and be like, boom, love. Nah.
What about you, Deno?
Yeah, I don't believe in that love at first sight. I feel like time will tell. And you put time in with these people. You don't just come out and just be like, I'm in love with. I mean, that's a lot of people get caught up with baby moms that they hate, baby dads that they hate. They even get caught up in marriages and they can't even stand the person, you feel what I'm saying? Because they didn't take the time to get to know who they dealing with, you feel what I'm saying? They just in a relationship with a stranger, for real, if you ask me. And all because, like he said, lust, it's just lust. So
absolutely.
You bobbing off for lust.
Absolutely. G Myerz, I know you got something good. Give him some music, Dan, because I know he about to.
I believe in potential love at first sight. You can see your wife and look at her down the street and be like, that's my wife.
That's my wife.
I'm claiming that right now.
I'm claiming it. Come on, somebody.
And it don't matter what anybody else tells you. It don't matter who hit it. Well, it kind of
Wait, stop the track.
Hold on, man. If that's your wife, it kind of matter who hit it.
Give him some more music. You done fucked up.
But if you claim that that's your wife, I believe in potential love at first sight. I believe in it. Now, love at first sight.
Did anybody ask you?
Where is he going? I'm going. I believe in love at first sight.
So, or you can stop it then. So let me ask you a question. Have you ever had an experience, because we do know that like Deno and Nate said, that love at first sight can be kind of misconstrued with the same energy as lust.
Yeah, I agree.
Are you one of those type of people that can identify it for what it is? Like, are you that tapped in? Like, you know the difference between love and lust, knowing that they're similar?
It's the person. It's the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to happen with anybody. Like, when I first met the person I first fell in love with, even though I fucked it up, but I still fell in love with that person, and I knew she was the person when I seen her. I knew she was the person when I first fell in love.
But when you say first sight, you don't know the person yet, though.
I don't know her.
Right.
I didn't know her. But I didn't fall in love at first sight. It was love at first sight.
Explain that.
So in love is like you have to move in. That means you done spent time. You done put into it.
Okay.
In the love. But love at first sight was like, if I know I'm going to fall in love with this person, that love already got to be there because it would knock at my door and be like, that's the one right there. To me, that's what it did with me when I first seen it at first sight. And I did fall in love with her. It was love. But I fucked it up.
So let me ask you a question. So you saying that you fell in love. So do you believe that you can fall in love with a person and not be with them?
Yeah.
Because love should keep you, right?
It should keep you, but
so how does that work? Being in love with a person, and not being with them, or potentially falling out of love. Like, what is that energy? Like, explain it to me.
Well, honestly,
from your experience,
from my experience,
because you said you're not in a relationship, so that means you're not in a relationship with the woman that you fell in love with.
Absolutely.
So express to me how that works.
Well, honestly, the source, what is love? Love is God. When I was with God, I felt my love. God gave that to me. He showed me that. Some moments you stumble through the seasons, you get distracted, you take your gaze off of God, and you see other things. You start seeing other things like, oh wow, like I like that. You know, it's the nature. You know, from the beginning, you get distracted by things. So once you get distracted,
Facts.
and you got all of that nutrients of the things that you was distracted by, and you bring it to the person that you love, and they deal with those things, and they like, dad, right now it's like you now I messed up the situation. You get what I'm saying? So the moment I got distracted from what is love, I fucked it up.
Wow, that was
I was in it. I definitely was in love.
So do you believe that you can fall in love again?
Absolutely.
Do you feel like love is a situation that can happen more than once?
Yeah.
And this question is for all the fellas.
It can because you know, I mean, you can either someone could pass away and you could fall in love again with someone else, or someone like you could really deeply love them, but they probably didn't love themselves enough, but you love them more, and then they might just leave. You never know how it could go. Like it can go anyway.
Wow. You opening up a lot of segues into other arenas. Dino, what you think?
I feel like nowadays people just when they fall in love the first time, they rather stay there, not because they don't want to move on, but they just rather stay there because you gotta sit and think like what it takes to even be in a relationship with somebody else, starting all over. You gotta get to know them, or you gotta go through that whole process over again.
Facts.
Sometimes that just be tiring, like you feel what I'm saying. Nobody for like time.
Because nobody really wants to be vulnerable again. Nobody wants to tell their secrets again. Nobody wants to go through that whole process, especially as a man. I know for me, I know I'm never ever going to marry again. If my marriage doesn't work, that was the first and the last. Because I know that I'm not willing to put myself in that space again.
And you're gonna bring all those insecurities from the last relationship to this one. So it's just like, you feel what I'm saying? It's pointless.
Facts. Nate?
Falling in love twice. I mean, me personally, I've only ever been in love one time. I feel like after that first time, if it goes sour, I mean, it's situational, case by case, but it builds up a heavy resistance. I know it definitely does that. I'm very resistant to falling in love again because I'm hip to all of the bullshit. You know, I'm used to all of the game and all that. So, you know, I'm real standoffish. Like I got my eyes open. Like, fuck going on here. Like, you're not gonna catch me slipping again. You're not gonna break my shit again. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to put nobody in, give them that much power. You know what I'm saying? Too easily. So, I mean, it's hard, but I mean, I think it's possible. I mean, definitely. I say you can fall in love twice.
Let me ask you a question. What do you think the power is that you can give them to make them break your shit again?
The power is once you
make them break your shit again. I'm crying.
When you invest emotionally in somebody, they have control of those emotions. They have a good amount of control over those emotions. So when you give them that control, they could throw it in the air, juggle with it, drop it, kick it around. They could do what they want. So I'm very reluctant to give somebody control over my emotions.
So is it who, or because everybody has emotions and you're going to give it, but it might not be particular emotions that make where you feel like it could be broken. But everyone has emotions. It's just who you give those emotions to that could break
or who
it.
you allow to trigger those emotions. Yeah.
Do you think everybody, like every female that you could possibly date, do you think one of them you could ever trust?
They got to put in that work for me to trust them. Like me,
trust is
I did 7 years upstate. I did almost 4 years in the hole. So to get through that with sound peace of mind, I had to tell myself, I don't need nobody, I don't need nothing, I'm good. So for somebody to, try to, convince me otherwise, like they just got to go really hard because I'm good. Like there's a lot of people that's emotional that will give those emotions up. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the person or whatever, they might just give them to anybody.
Yeah.
Right. Me, you got to work hard to get my emotions. Like I'm not going to give them up. I'm very closed off in that sense until they really earn that shit.
So, but you are open when you know that it's a moment or a breakthrough.
Yes.
Whether you're going to allow the guard down.
When I see that genuinity, like I got a keen eye. So when I see that genuinity, I'll open myself up more. I'll allow myself to become more vulnerable because I appreciate that genuinity. I appreciate genuinity over almost anything.
Wow, that's crazy that you said that, Nate, because the next one was, when is it okay for a man to be vulnerable or sensitive with his woman?
Never.
So we gonna let you.
Never.
When is it okay?
Wait. Hold
When
on.
is it okay?
Hold on.
Not today.
Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, because
Not today.
Dino. Wait, hold on, Dino. I got.
Speak to him. Speak to him.
But before I answer that, I'm gonna ask y'all: am I out of pocket for saying that?
No, you're not. No. This is
Nah.
definitely based off of your viewpoint. But what I'm saying to you is, when you said it so strong.
Now,
as
what you mean by that?
I feel like in order for you to have a successful relationship with a woman, you definitely have to tap into a space that you probably wouldn't tap into if you were a single man. I feel like men need to be able to be in touch with something that relates to the woman as it pertains to being sensitive. Because if you're not sensitive,
you're talking about on an emotional tip.
Yeah, vulnerable, sensitive.
Okay.
Those things they run in the same circle as it pertains to allowing yourself to be not the way you are with the bros, or not. You know how we always macho, we the alpha male X, Y, and Z. Some women like to see their man come down from that.
Right.
Just to tap in with them a little bit, like check in with them real quick, or relate to them in that space.
I feel like I agree on that. But nowadays you have to be very, very, very selective on who you do that with.
Well, yeah, it's if it's your girl. That's
if it's my lady, yeah, for sure. It's my lady for sure. Like that's. I mean, we don't want to give, as a man, you don't want to give too much of that sensitivity, like all the time.
Well, you don't want it to be questionable.
Yeah, goddamn, like you don't want to be like that.
Bitch, you too soft out this motherfucker.
You too right.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a balance. I'm not saying become a bitch for her, but I'm just saying. Yeah. I think women love to see their men not be over the top, extra test. What's the word I'm looking for?
Testosterone.
Yeah, like it's like something, like even with me being married, like sometimes, I mean, I cried in front of my wife before. I showcased
me too,
energy that I wouldn't probably showcase on a normal, because who the fuck wants to walk around being sensitive and vulnerable? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But the energy does exist because we are human before we're any gender. So I feel like most of the times as men we're like, oh, fuck out of here with that punk shit, or that I ain't crying, I ain't doing that. But I feel like in order for you to have a successful relationship with the woman, you have to allow yourself to go to that place when it's needed.
Absolutely.
Because at that point, you're showcasing to her that she is special enough to unlock that energy, because we don't always display it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So how do you feel about that, Nate?
I feel like, to piggyback off what you were saying, more or less, you don't have to, I don't think that you have to have emotions to embody the traits of, somebody who cares about somebody's emotions. Like, you can give your woman everything that she want and need, but internally you don't have to, have that emotion, that internal movement. You know what I'm saying? But you can still play your role. You can still bring her roses. You can still draw her bubble baths. You can still take on vacations and give her back massages and rub her feet and tell her how beautiful she is and just, recognize all of her values and worths. You can do all of that without subjecting yourself to emotional vulnerability. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying you're opposed to the energy?
opposed to the energy
of showcasing your vulnerability.
I'm not opposed to it per se, but I'm just reluctant. I'm very resistant towards it.
From that energy.
Like, I'm not gonna feel certain ways, but I will act in accordance to what she deserves, though.
Right.
Okay. How you feeling about it, G?
I feel like you can do that.
Do what?
Like, give them that emotional side, but that's got to be a unicorn type of moment.
Explain.
Because you can't do that all the time. Like, nowadays, man, females, they got male friends. They know a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like some of them kind of spread themselves too thin.
Or broad.
Too broad. Where it's like one big boyfriend to them. Bunch of guys. Like, one guy just flirt with her over here. This guy make her laugh. That guy take her over here. That guy purchased that for her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you can do that, but it's like, I don't know, man. I think, like, once a female see that side of you, they might want that, but once they see that side of you, and sometimes they can manipulate. They manipulate.
I mean, like, that's a general thing. I just, when it comes to vulnerability, it's a energy that us as humans have. You get what I'm saying? So my thing is, you've cried before. You've had a sensitive moment. You felt a ways about something before.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it comes to being in a relationship, we are so, as men, we're so quick to say, like I said earlier, we don't want to show that because we don't want her to see a side of us that is not prominent. Like, it doesn't happen often. But I feel like when it does, I feel like that unlocks another emotion for her to say, like, wow, damn, I can be there for my man now.
It's got to be a unicorn moment, though. Because
it doesn't matter the moment. I'm just saying, tapping into it. Are you afraid to showcase it when it does come? Because I know some men, they close off to the emotion when they know it's there. Like, I know some niggas that won't cry but really want to. Get what I'm saying?
It depends. It depends. Like, for me, because you might think it's, all right, this might just be one of them moments, you know, I can open up to my girl, and she probably like, the fuck is your problem, nigga?
Yeah, I would never want to be with a woman
That's
like that.
why I say there's got to be a unicorn.
I would
to
never.
you, it's emotional to you. It's real to you.
Yeah.
But to her, it's not.
It depends on the woman.
Yeah, she'd be cut. She'd be cut.
She
from the
might
gate.
just, you know what I mean. But
yeah,
she still might.
Let a bitch
where
ever
like,
say to me, "What you crying for?" I'm gonna be like, so you want me to pack your shit now or later? You got me fucked up if you thought it was gonna be okay for you to ask me why I'm doing something that God has created me to do if I needed to do it. Like, you cry too. If I have the ability to do something, I'm gonna do it, especially if it's warranted, if it's needed, or if it makes sense. I'm not gonna keep my emotions in for no fucking body.
It's got to be a unicorn moment.
No,
like, you got to take a loss of like some bread where it's like, damn, baby.
No, it's not. It's not.
Damn, baby, we would have been in Miami this weekend, baby.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that because no, I would never want to be with somebody who, because that, for me, that's a childish mind. Like, I feel like a woman who operates like that, it's like, I don't want to be with you. You're a kid. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, she might just be a real thorough chick. But
you're
at
not
the
thorough.
moment,
You're not thorough.
At the moment, listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
At the moment, it's real to you, but it might not feel that real to her at the moment.
Then y'all not connected because she should feel you in that space. If
I feel you.
If in fact you have to cry, she should be more catering to the fact that you are crying.
Right. Nowadays, bro,
these
females, they don't even be doing that shit.
They don't be doing what?
They don't open up like that, bro.
Oh, because they the new nigga. That's why.
I'm telling you, dog. They don't. They not opening up like that no more, bro. They don't do that shit no more.
But I got a good one because, like I said, I go through a lot as a human. Fuck being a man. I go through a lot as a human being, and there's times where I don't want that shit, that pain or that that sensitive or vulnerability on me. But when that's there, you can't help when your chest swell up with water. You get what I'm saying?
It depends on like I said. It's
and when you're secure, when you're secure with the man you are, you don't give a fuck about what nobody talking about.
Sure.
Her, him, the friend, the brother. Like, because my thing is, I'm not me personally. I'm not keeping anything in for no fucking body. If it's going to cleanse me, I'm gonna go ahead and let it off.
I've had moments before where, you know, I was opening up like that. You know what I'm saying? And this was like actually to to the young lady that I loved at the time.
That you fucked up
first,
with.
Yeah, that I fucked
that
up
you
with.
fucked up with.
But it like, but my thing was like those moments were actually real to me when I actually did pour out my heart. But at the time, it was just like
she looked at you like you was a bitch.
Yeah.
See, that's why
she. At me like,
but that's why you're not.
You's a pussy.
That's why you're not with her though. You get what I'm saying? Because a real woman,
exactly why
a real woman ain't gonna look
the
at you like a bitch. A real woman's gonna say, "You don't do this often, but baby, you having a moment, and I'm gonna be there for you."
Absolutely.
That's what that's gonna be. A real woman,
right?
Because she not gonna call you a pussy because you cried one time.
She ain't called me no pussy.
You said she looked at you like
looked
one.
at me like one.
But don't give me those eyes.
She
This
ain't
bitch
called
out
me.
poking the fuck out.
She ain't called me.
Like real shit. Like what?
That's what I said.
Don't look at me like no pussy either.
Depends on the woman.
Cause I was crying. I was like,
hey, bro.
When I looked up at her to see if she looking out the window like this.
Yeah, I want to see the look. Show us
She
the look.
looking out the window like this.
If y'all watching on YouTube, G Myerz is doing the look. Zoom in on this, please.
And I'm sitting there crying. I should have not. I'm sorry, man.
That's
She
crazy.
looking out the window like this.
Bitch ass nigga.
So you gonna finish what you was? I'm sitting there like, you know what? I'm getting out the car, man.
Wow. See,
I had moments
nope.
where I was looked upon like a pussy,
like a Bill's Neil.
like a bitch, no? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta say it high pitch like a bitch.
Like a bitch. That's how she looked at
I'm
me.
saying she might have gave you that still frame look just because she thought you was running game or something.
It's just still
She was
frame.
over. She was like, yeah, whatever, nigga.
Yeah, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, for sure.
Why, and you crying to tell me, nigga? Alright, nigga, whatever.
Now if you,
Baby, I was.
yeah. if you break off into some emotional shit about something that doesn't really need the energy for you to get in that mode, then I would probably look at you crazy too. Like, bitch,
I know.
Man,
Listen,
the fuck
man, I'm
up.
just being real. I'm being real, dog. I did that shit before. At first, it was cute. You know what I mean? You know, I like it, boy. But then when I was like, you know what? How I'm gonna get myself out of this situation? I might have to use that looked cute the first one. Let's see if it's still going.
Yo.
I do that shit. That shit don't work. It don't look good on my end.
Listen,
I
guess
was running game.
I guess it's to each his own. Cause my motherfucking ass, y'all can call me a punk, a bitch, a pussy, and all of that. I know who the fuck I am when I go to sleep, and I know who the fuck I am when I wake up. So I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I'm gonna get vulnerable, and I'm gonna get emotional or sensitive or whatever I need to do to get that energy off of me and moving on.
For sure.
Period. So that's just me. But moving on, does your girl's nails have to be done for her to give you head? Why or why not?
No.
Oh man.
No. It don't need to be done.
So you fucking with a bitch with chipped nails?
I'm fucking with a chick that got hands that's gonna suck my dick.
So she want to give you the Gawk Gawk 2000 and she wrap her chipped ass fingernails around your situation. And what we doing? That's gonna turn you on? I had to give you the visual.
Yeah, I mean, if she's swallowing and going crazy on that shit,
He
then
not
I'm
paying
looking
attention
up.
to that
I'm
damn.
like this. You know what I mean? But
Oh, wait. So say that one more time.
What the question?
Yeah.
Does your female's nails have to be done in order for her to give you head?
Fuck no.
no.
Nah.
I ain't.
So
We ain't rejecting no head because your nails not done.
Exactly.
That's like if she got cute shoes on or not. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
None of that
Like,
shit,
fuck,
bro.
I
You
give about her
don't care
accessories.
about that shit.
Yeah, like I don't like them earrings. They don't even go with your necklace. Like, what the
So
fuck?
if the nails is done, but listen, y'all.
I don't
so
feel nothing from the nails. Like, the fuck?
Shit, she might break a nail trying to pull this shit on.
Hey,
But
babe,
it's,
no, you
it's
gotta
the
split
visual.
ends.
It's the visual though.
It's the
Like,
visual.
It's the visual. So I know for me, I'm a visual person. If I see some chipped nails, I'm gonna go ahead and get soft. I can't. Like that's just me.
Man,
Yeah, me too. Because I'm trying to figure out why you
I'm getting my dick sucked, man.
not with no chipped ass nails. I'm sorry. I'm gonna look down and see chipped nails. That's like a bitch that got some pretty ass lips and her breath stink. Your lips
Nah,
is pretty.
that's different.
No, it's not.
Because
Listen.
you gotta taste her
No,
breath.
no, listen.
You don't gotta taste her nails.
No,
I
but
don't want no stank breath. That's
listen,
different.
Listen to
That's
what I'm
nasty.
saying.
It depends on the dick suck though.
That's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She
Like, you mean, goddamn, like, yeah, it depends on
I
the dick
get-
suck.
if she slop topping.
You cop. How you say?
I'd rather have a girl with stank breath suck my dick. Like then I'm cool with that. Like versus.
Can she come up and kiss you?
Because not kiss me. I'm saying
no. After she suck your dick with the funky breath. Can she come up
I'm not kissing nobody with funky breath.
No,
but I'm saying I'd have had girls eating like they might eat a bag of Doritos and 2 minutes later be sucking me off. I know their breath don't smell good. I'm not in their mouth though. I mean I'm in their mouth. But I mean, my nose ain't in their mouth though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, that is fun. Listen,
but if I knew she had stank breath, like I just met somebody, like we was on a date and she had some stank breath. No, I'm not even trying to cop top. Like I'm dubbing that. Like, like that's just. But you know,
it's gonna be. I need you to keep up maintenance. Like you want me to keep up maintenance. I'm not. First of all, I'm not about to be in a situation with a bitch that don't keep her nails done. So like my wife goes to get her nails done every 2 weeks, and that's what I'm used to. So I can't even imagine a dick suck without no nice nails. I'm sorry.
Done?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no for me.
I could see if you said if the bitch was missing a couple teeth.
No,
but nails, nigga.
I'm gonna say I don't care about nails. Honestly, I really don't care. Like as long as your nails is clean, they not dirty.
No,
I mean,
they chipped.
If they're all chipped up, I mean, just take the polish off or whatever. Like just wipe that shit off or whatever. Like I really don't care if my girl's nails all did up though. Like I don't care.
I can see if you said if she had a neck brace, would you still get head from? But her nails,
she ain't giving you. Well, I was gonna say she
I
ain't giving
slide
you
it
neck.
in real slow. I just sit her up. I put her head against the wall and just slide it in real slow.
Okay, so I gotta ask my producers. So Dan and Kev,
Yeah.
does the fingernails bother you whether they're done or not?
Nah,
not at all.
Not at all.
we busting nothing, not at all.
He said we busting another nut, and then I'm gonna take you to go get your nails done.
And I'm gonna take you to.
Okay, all right. So that's cool. All right, so let's go to another one. Have you ever had to fake a nut because the pussy was trash? Let's start with you, Dino. Are you kidding me right now? I'm not. This is a real question.
Yeah, for sure. I had to do that a few times, actually.
Give us a story.
My girl on this joint and all that. Listen, this is long
since it's the past. Come on, man. Since if you are watching the Tuesday,
40 seconds.
the past.
All right, this is in the past. Goddamn, I started over there, whatever. And we all men in here, so we can relate. You ever be hitting a shorty, and then when you hitting it, right?
We just got a DM.
Good. When you hitting it, right, that shit just go dry or whatever. I really personally feel like different. Like when they say pussy is pussy, I don't believe that.
I never understood that.
I never understood that. I don't believe that. Like some women just got trash pussy.
Yeah.
Like it nothing that they can do.
Wait, but what is trash? Before you finish, what is trash? The smell or the
not even the smell? Because I had bitches with no smell. It's just when you put your dick in them, they got down like that shit. It don't feel. It don't feel.
It's a rag like, with no water on it.
Right. It feel like that. No. Because it be bitches that be wet. But it's just the tender. I don't know if it's something around and with they walls. It just is not good. But real shit.
The walls. It's not good.
It's bitches. It's bitches out here who bad as shit. Bad as shit, right? And then you got bitches out here who look like goddamn
ugly Jones.
And the ugly bitches got better pussy.
Good ass pussy. Go ahead.
So we're not gonna judge on the face. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
We can't call coochie. That's all I can say.
Can't call coochie.
Nah, that's a fact though. I ain't gonna hold you. The girls just like hella attractive. They be lazy as fucking sometimes. Yeah. Yo, they pussy really. A lot of the women that I've slept with, like the best look. Yo, it wasn't all that. Now, but a girl that's. Yeah, girl that she alright, you know what I'm saying? She gonna put it in, she gonna work for it, she gonna make sure you remember her. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that effort right there. Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It be the best looking Jones. Pussy rate 30%.
Yeah. Wow. It'd be like that.
Then so, the ugly Jones, you think, she ain't even that bad. That shit probably like 50, 60. You go in there, it's 85%.
Oh, it's 90.
Pull out.
It's 90. She got listen. Hold on. Listen, y'all. I call that. Listen, y'all. I call that the quick bus. That's the quick. I've slept with some ugly situations, and they took me the fuck out. Like it was the goal. Like, listen, I'm not touched all the time, apparently, allegedly. And
yes, ladies, men do touch them.
Listen, that shit was quick bust. Like I was just like, I looked at her like, bitch, don't you tell nobody that I had checked out at this here entry.
Tell nobody I checked out early.
Because so
let me get a little bit of refund.
We're right. If you pay $60,
you paid $60 that night
in North Carolina.
All right, let me just get $25.
Real shit. No, because it's a real thing. I feel like non-attractive females have better box than females who are utilizing their box often because they're beautiful. I really, and you know how they say, well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You know when a bitch is ugly, and you know when a bitch is pretty. We're not about to play around like it depends on the person and how the person sees it. No, we all see one girl, we all gonna know she bad. And like it's like G Myerz saying, oh, you know, I think she's gorgeous. Nigga, where? Bitch, where? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like non-attractive females to the average eye, I'll say that, they be having some gush, and
they got good characters too. But they really down to earth and they mellow.
It's that's like they go the extra mile.
That's how they got us to swindle to get in the bed with them to find out what they got up under.
But we not telling people that we hit that though.
We ain't telling them.
But why? But that's the type of shit you want to.
Because out in public,
see, you out of line.
Out in public, they are 30 to 20%.
But in the
bed, you can't deny it.
Y'all can't deny it. Shit, fucking about it. Wait, so Nate, are you the type of person that will take your ugly, beautiful box girlfriend out into the public?
All right, but I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Keep it a buck.
Hey, listen.
And don't you lie about a thing.
Listen, I never lie on my dick in no shape, form, or fashion. Listen, honestly, I never fucked no ugly ass female.
Okay, so you never took one for the team?
Nah, I never did that. Like, I don't do that. Like, I let the team go down. Like, fuck that.
Oh wow, it's the sinking ship for me.
Before I put my dick in some ugly joke, like that just ain't my style. Like, I mean,
So have you ever had some beautiful trash twat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Like, I mean, like, and I ain't saying every chick that I slept with was a dime, but every chick that I slept with, most every other dude would have slept with. But most other dudes have slept with women that I would never touch. You know what I'm saying? But what you say? Trash that was dime? Yeah, I said. What was the original question again? I forget.
The original question was, have you ever faked?
Oh yeah. I have fake though.
Yeah, I did.
I actually had a girl when I first came home. I kept hearing about all this IG and these IG models, and I'm thinking, oh, IG model must mean like you're valid, like that's you must be bad. So I came across this little IG model who she had like 1.2 million followers. She getting 60,000 likes on her pictures and all that. I'm like, all right, I guess she must be valid. She look all right to me. She don't look that bad to me, but I'm like, maybe they seeing something I'm not. Anyway, she was on tour with Daddy Yankee. She came down out a city my way, and she rented a telly for us and shit. She told me come through. So I slides through. Man, listen, I was traumatized after this, man. I had PTSD.
Oh, man.
So what happened was, all right, so she had her body done. Now, I'm not body shaming nobody.
Body shaming
Come on,
nobody.
I'm not body shaming nobody. Bars.
But
bars. Listen, Dino, you can understand bars, right? Okay.
But I guess she didn't have the best like surgery done or something
to her
like,
body.
Yeah,
okay.
Listen, man, her titties was like bags of rocks. Like I was just picturing like hard ass cottage cheese or something. Like they were so hard and lumpy. I'm like, what the fuck? And her stomach, she had her stomach done. It was like real leathery and hard.
She ain't go back to get the massage.
You could knock on that joint like. I'm like, damn, her butt, like, in certain positions, it was just shaped so awkwardly. Like, if she leaned to her right, one booty cheek was square, and then she leaned to the left, and the other one was a rectangle and an octagon. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? And it was really confusing to me, because I'm like, I never been with a woman with a fake body, and she just had a bad job. So I'm like
flabbergasted.
I had to fake it. I'm just like, yo, I do my first fake orgasm and shit. And then I get up and I just lied to her. I was single, but I told her, I said, yo, listen, you know what? Yo, I got a girl. I ain't shit. I mean, I done fucked up right now. I feel bad.
Pull up on me.
Yo, yeah, I ain't trying to get broke up with right now, man. I ain't shit, man. My bad, baby. I gotta go. And I just ran like I was out of here. Like I was gone.
Yeah. Okay, so I had a situation, right? And it's crazy because my situation for pretending that I climaxed, so to speak, was because the pussy was loose. Like, it didn't grab my dick at all, and I was very confused. I was like, okay, so you just knock on grip? Because my thing is, I'm used to the money grip. That's what I'm used to, and that's what I would hope that they had when I go in. When I tell you it felt like I was fucking air. It didn't hug me at all, and I'm quite built for it tough, in my opinion. So I was confused.
He said air.
I was fucking air, and I said, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and bust right now. That's what I said. I said myself said, go on bust, go on let it out so you can get out, because that shit was trash ass. Like it was just corny, and I was just in my mind like, damn, you bad as shit, and your coochie is not even a Huggies diaper at this point. Like, bitch, what?
I know.
No grip at all.
I've been in a situation like that, man.
And then they think, and then they get mad. They be like, oh my God, hurry up and come. Bitch, I can't. I can't, I won't, I'm not. This situation is going to be over for me.
It's not happening.
Yeah, like, so I know y'all all had a situation where y'all fucked a girl and that shit was not tight.
For sure.
Yeah.
Which makes it trash.
I remember one time I was hitting, I'm like, damn, dog, pussy corny as shit. Damn. So I'm sitting there hitting it. So like, do you like it, baby? I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
You stop, pause for, yeah. There you go. Damn, this shit ass, baby. All right, baby, I just came. Oh shit, I just came. Where is it? Want me to get the towel? Nah, you don't need to get the towel.
Cause it ain't shit there.
When you come in, I just want to make. You don't have to look. It ain't dead.
Yo,
my leg, my shoulder.
I think that is funny as fuck. So wait,
And when you let it,
no, and then you what?
then
Hey.
you just get up.
Hey, bro, when you do
Watch
the
it.
fake bust, all you gotta do is just put your hand in front of your hammer and just act like you busting your hand and just go right to the bathroom. Like, oh shit, oh damn, and just go to the
So,
bathroom.
so in
I got
other
my
words,
kids in my hand.
you gotta make the nut dramatic.
Yeah. You gotta
Yeah.
make go down. You just gotta just act like you caught it and just go wash your hands.
Or you could just spit on her butt and make it look like that shit you busting on her ass.
But wait, this is the thing. Some niggas are not a part of the pull out committee, and a bitch gonna feel the drip, and I'm on YouTube with it. The drip, and I quote, you know when we nut inside, the shit comes out if she tight like the way she's supposed to. Them Kegels let that some go in and some come out. You know what I'm saying? So what if she don't feel that moment, and y'all doing all of this extra dramatic
She just
busting?
don't feel that.
You
moment.
just don't, yeah.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't tell me I didn't bust, cause I made sure your head was down and your ass was up.
Oh,
So when I walked out,
Uh-huh.
all you seen was me in the bathroom washing my hands.
well, not your dick, but your hand.
Washing my hands.
Yo, when I tell you I fucking can't.
Listen, man, they be faking orgasms all the time.
Oh no, we
You
know
think
that.
you going in there doing something as a linebacker, and she sitting here like, you finished, baby? Yeah. Yeah. And she ain't do nothing the whole time. She ain't feel nothing.
So let me ask y'all a question, because I don't, and this is what I hear this often from females. Females go to their female friends and tell them how the dick was, right? Do y'all feel like that's a no-no? Do you feel like it opens up the doors for curiosity for the girl to want to fuck you too?
Tell him.
I
Go
love
ahead
that
and tell
shit.
him.
I love that shit,
Right,
man.
yeah.
Tell him.
If my girl be telling her friends how the dick was, most likely I'm gonna be able to hit them too.
Oh shit.
Okay, so
They
all right, so
girls be sliding in my DM like.
All right, so hold
and
on,
girls
they-
share my dick pictures with their friends. All their friends be in my DMs.
all right, so check this out. I'm gonna fuck y'all up with this one. So we bros, right? You telling me that your girl pussy good, and I'm in my.
I'm
mind
not gonna
like-
tell you that. I'm not gonna
But
tell
no,
my girl
it's
pussy.
hold on. It's hypothetical. I'm flipping the rules.
Okay.
How do you feel that would play out?
Yeah, no, I'm not telling
How do
nobody
you
how good my
feel
girl
that
If
pussy
you
would
tell
play
another
out
man, if you tell
how
another
Like,
good
yo, my
your
my
girl-
shorty went crazy. You know, it's guys talk.
Right.
Yo, shorty, it's your head I got last night, bro.
I feel like a nigga talk like that about a thought bitch before he talk about
boom.
about wife.
Okay, so it depends on the situation with the girl.
in the relationship.
So if it's wifey or your main,
it depends.
That's she off limits.
Yeah.
But if it's a shorty that's for anybody, then we can talk about.
Oh, we talking about.
We
that.
talking about that. We showing videos and all that.
I just had to make sure. I just had to make sure because I know when you telling people that you friends with, be it female or male, it opens up the curiosity because like, first of all, they looking at you like, damn, you don't even respect your girl because you or your guy because you telling me,
right.
And I'm human first, so don't tell me about no good pussy because I'm going when y'all break up or.
You know what? Honestly, though,
the dog and me.
I don't really
get my bark on. It's like,
I don't think it make a difference for a dude. Like if you tell a dude that somebody got some bomb pussy, they was either going to try to fuck them whether they heard that or not.
But no, this females is the same way though, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the same. Females are actually more savage than niggas.
Yeah, females I think do it more.
A female will know when a nigga walks into a room if she gonna fuck him or not.
Because if you tell a female that this nigga, this very average or less than average looking dude got some bomb ass dick, the female would definitely consider fucking them. But like you tell a dude that a ugly girl got some bomb ass pussy, like he probably really don't care. It's not gonna excite him. He gonna like.
I think it depends on the person.
It depends on the type of ugly we talking about.
And it depends on the relationship.
And the type of night.
Not the ugly that you can't take out into the 30%.
Oh yeah, not that type of ugly.
Not that. It ain't my type of hype. It ain't that. But no, I feel like when you expose anything with a person that you sleeping with to anybody, it opens up one or two things: curiosity, or it makes them feel like you're being disrespectful. If they have any type of morals or standards.
But if you tell your homie, right? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, my bitch got some bomb ass pussy, right?
Your bitch or shorty that you fucking?
No, this is your main.
Okay.
This wifey, right? Later on down the line, goddamn, he wound up tagging. Whether y'all together or not together. Did you bring that on yourself or was that a goddamn?
You brought it on yourself.
Exactly.
Because you
so that's
gave
why
him
I said it depends on the relationship. If we talking about some thoughts, then yeah, we can give.
First of all, you not my homie if you even try. I don't want none of my friends to be able to say that they fucked somebody that I loved or that I was close to because it's like we talked about this on my show a couple weeks ago. It's just like I don't want to be at a table and we share a vagina that I loved. Like, and you my bro. Like, first of all, we can be bros, but we can fuck bitches together and all that. But not somebody I said I love. Like,
you know what's funny? Females would be like, get over it. Yeah,
because they out of line. They fuck niggas together. And shit.
Why would they say get over it?
Give them some music.
I'ma tell you why they would say get over it. Because they're sharing the same day. They like to share it on.
My Lord.
They would tell us to get over it. Because we have our hearts all into them. And they didn't have their heart into it like that. Because if they had their heart into it like that, they wouldn't have been like get over it. Like that had been you. Telling your girl to get over the fact that you fucked her best friend.
Ooh, my Lord.
She would look at you like, oh, you's a dog. You's a bad bastard.
An atomic dog. Snoop Doggy Dog.
You that type. But at the end of the day,
cut the music.
I can't. Nah, at the end of the day, dog, that's sad though. That's sad. Though.
That is, yo, I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. I really can't. All right, so I was in LA the week before last, and we were sitting at the table for one of my friends' birthday celebrations. Deanna Dixon, shout out to Deanna. And this lady saw her toenails, and she was like, "Girl, you know what white toenails mean?" She said, "No, what?" It said it mean you got good pussy. So apparently, what? White toenails mean.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm really not. This is what I was told. So, do y'all agree with this myth that if a bitch got white,
that's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Men don't give a fuck. White.
Men don't give a fuck about that, man. They don't give a fuck about that.
You can't say men don't give a fuck. You can't generalize because there are some.
So
men
when a female come in the room, yeah, he might look at her toes, but he's not thinking about the toenail color to see if they white. they fuckable with good pussy.
I wouldn't necessarily say white.
Wait, look at Nate's face like what?
That's like if a man wear a black shirt or a green shirt, he got better dick. Like what?
It's the same shit.
Exactly.
It's the same
But
shit.
that's not the myth though. The myth is if she got white toenail polish, she got
that is the same shit.
The same
shit.
That's
That's
the
not the
same
myth
shit.
though. That's not what's being said.
I'm
though.
saying, but that myth is the same as saying a dude that.
Well,
got
yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
So in other words, y'all don't agree with that shit.
We don't give a
Fuck no.
fuck about that.
That shit
Who
retarded.
came up with that? A woman or a man?
It was a woman.
Okay, men don't give a fuck about that.
All right, cool.
Now, unless she go, you know what I mean, dibble and dabble in different fields to find out
You know
that
what?
most females with white toenails got that, then, you know what I'm
She
saying?
had to
That's
fuck up like a few hundred females.
She had to.
You got to fuck like a couple dozen with some white, couple dozen with some red,
red.
with some blue,
Exactly.
some green. At least like half a dozen each or something like.
She might just be the person that put the nail color on the females. You never know.
I'm really crying right now.
To find out some shit like that. Men don't give a fuck about that. Listen,
So this is a full circle moment. Because I feel like most men won't express this energy, and it kind of taps into the vulnerability and sensitivity energy that we talked about earlier. But here's the question: what are some of your insecurities as a man, and how do you overcome them?
You said, what are some of your
see, when it get quiet,
Because we all got them. We all got them. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I want to be real about it because at the end of the day, there are some things about us that are amazing. That we feel is amazing, but there are some things about ourselves that we can probably work on that we probably don't like to talk about. So I wanted to, we can have fun on the show and talk about sex and all that stuff, but because I'm a man that has insecurities and I'm not afraid to talk about them. So I wanted to open up the floor because I wanted to know if I was alone or not. So yeah, we're gonna start with you, G Myerz, the one they've been waiting for.
listen, man. I got quiet for a reason. 'Cause I had to think about, the insecurities I'm finna put on air.
Welcome to the male perspective.
Listen, man.
It's a vulnerable moment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So
like,
wait. Say the question one more time.
What are your insecurities as a man, and how do you overcome them, or have you overcome them?
Insecurities as a man.
You don't got a bullet point and give them all. Just
I use this as an example. One insecurity as a man, from a spiritual. I come from like a very spiritual upbringing, as you can see. I smoke weed a lot, and I like to.
Mary
but
Jane. Okay.
At the end of the day, it's like sometimes like I gotta fall back from it.
Okay.
That just be my spirit, you know what I'm saying? And it's an insecurity to me sometimes, when I be like, yeah, I'm falling back, and people be like, and then I come back another season, I'm smoking, I'm blowing it down, like, yeah, and people be like, yo, I thought you was falling back. And it's like me just learning myself, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, all right, I'll smoke weed. I don't think I'll be like, man, I'm never doing this shit again. It might be a moment where I might do that, but now it's like some moments I really do need to fall back and just chill. And I chill for like 2 or 3 months. Then I come back and I smoke again. So like as an insecurity for me, that's like an insecurity to me. Like to me personally,
Not being able to maintain knowing that you really probably shouldn't or don't really want to.
Like I grew up in a Christian background. Most people feel like Christians ain't supposed to smoke and all that, but me, I'm gonna smoke at the end of the day. But some moments where
sometimes
it's like
at the start of the day, at the end.
Yeah, in the start of the day too. But
in the middle of the
some
day.
moments where it's like, all right, I need to chill, and when I'm around my folks and my family and shit, like they don't do that, I do that. So
Right.
when I come around and I smell like smoke,
It's socially
an
awkward.
it's like it's an insecurity in me, and I'm like, all right, And then some moments when I don't smoke, I feel good, but it's just like those type of moments. Like I just know, like when I back off of it and I leave weed alone and all that other shit, it's like I sit back and I reflect and I can build more. Sometimes weed, I use it. That's only for like moments where I just really need to chill, relax, and I'm vibing. But when you doing that during times where it's like time to build and all that, and sometimes it can get in the way for me. I'm only speaking for me. But,
As you should.
You know what I'm saying? But that's that type of situation for me.
Okay, so mine Mine is sometimes I feel like my insecurity is sometimes I know for a fact that I'm different from the majority of my friend groups, the majority of the people that I'm around. I learned that I'm super, super unique. And for that, it makes me insecure because it's like, damn, why am I so different from everybody else? Yeah. But it's also a blessing because I've never been a follower. I've always been somebody who just did what I felt I wanted to do. And people literally fuck with it or they don't. But it's an insecurity for me because sometimes I want to be amongst the majority. I want to be in the mix. And sometimes I can be over the top because I want people to see me like, hi, I'm here type energy. Yeah. So that's been an insecurity for me since I was a young boy, like just wanting people to like me, wanting people to want to be around. So it created a character that I have as it pertains to me being so forward, so open, so extra, so everything is so on 10. You know what I'm saying? So that's been an insecurity for me for a long time, but I actually learned to love it because it's who I am. But I still deal with it because sometimes I be wanting to just chill. Like, Jay, sometimes you don't got to say everything that comes to your mind. Sometimes you don't got to be over the top and extra because a lot of people can't deal with the person that I am. And I'm learning that I lost a lot of friends because I could be a lot to a lot of people. I'm not the average dude. I'm not the average person. So sometimes people are like, yo, this nigga is much. You know what I'm saying? But I deal with that every day because it's like, damn, I don't be wanting to run people away. I be wanting people to... I do the extra shit because I want you to see me, but sometimes it could have the opposite effect. So that's something I deal with. So that's been an insecurity for me since before I was even knew who I was for real. What about you, Deno?
One of my main insecurities as a man, I would feel like I don't really believe in a lot of stuff that I do. Like, I would talk about it, but I won't ever really follow up. You feel what I'm saying? Not because I don't want to, but I just be looking. I be focusing on the odds in my life, and I be focusing on just the odds in society. You know, coming from where I'm coming from, is you're not really gonna have too many. Because I do music, I rap, whatever. So you're not gonna really have too many people that's gonna come out and really make it and be successful in
absolutely,
in the rap
especially
industry.
from the place we call home.
Right.
Shout out to Philadelphia.
And then because you got in my hood, you got like every neighborhood. It's probably like 2,000 rappers in every neighborhood. So
saturated for sure.
At the end of the day, I just be like, damn, like, all right, this nigga hot as shit.
But like, but a shameless plug, Deno, you out here though.
Yeah, for sure.
Just so you know.
Yeah, I know that. I'm definitely making my moves, but at the same time, it just like I just be looking like, damn, like, yo, I'm hot, but this motherfucker over here is hot as shit as well.
So you identify,
but instead of being inspired, I feel like one of my insecurities, instead of being inspired, I try to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? They might surpass me, but I should be inspired. So what I did was, one of the insecurities that I did fix is I started being around people that inspired me. Like everybody that rap, even from Justin Gabe, they inspired me. You know what I'm saying? All my rap homies, Hami Fuhundo, Mel, Jew, you name it. So everybody that I did music with, they inspired me. So it changed the narrative from, damn, like I don't do as good as them, and went from that to being, all right, I'm inspired.
Like putting yourself down more.
For sure.
Wow, that's that's good, man. And a lot of aspiring artists need to hear that because I think us as people, as men in general, deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like just not just in the music realm, but just as people.
Life.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you, Nate? Nate, you smooth as
I mean, I generally never like, I don't know, I'm not a very insecure dude. I'm sure we all got insecurities at least from time to time. Even it might be like a situational type insecurity. But I feel like for me it's best to just keep that shit in. Don't let that shit resonate in your daily activities and routines. Don't
heighten it.
Yeah. Don't let it control any of your behaviors. Just keep it on under the hood until you can just eradicate that shit from your mind frame. That shit.
That's super lit.
Listen, another insecurity though is like not being a good example. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch my older brothers and sisters and people that was older than me do what they do. You know what I mean? Now like I'm coming up next. You know what I mean? I got a kid. You know what I'm saying? He be around me, you know what I mean? And I'm moving and shaking all day. And then when I come back around my kid, you know what I mean? I want to be the best example to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why like that's one of the insecurities. And then thinking about that as just like how I can fix it is like everything that I do behind closed doors will come to the light. So whatever I do behind closed doors have to be done the right way. You know what I'm saying? And whereas like whether it's either praying to God if God is your source, or going into music, or going into your business, whatever focus you up behind closed doors, creativity, creating things or building things as a man or whatever. Like I feel like that is definitely the source to get your mind away from insecurities, or to be free. Whatever it is that you were made to do, like whatever it is that you were made to do, that can definitely take your mind away from all your insecurities.
That's super accurate. This show got real deep, yo, and I had to do it because I feel like the platform that I have, I'm responsible for what we put out into the universe as it pertains to people who take in what we're putting out. And like I said, I'm a very open, blunt person. I like to talk about shit that I like to talk about, and sex is one of those big topics that I like to talk about because I know that it resonates with everybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I still want to cover other borders as it pertains to what's going on in the world, what's going on with us as men, what's going on outside of that realm. But this show, I wanted to make sure that we took care of other things outside of that, because I don't want people to just think, oh, the male perspective is always talking about shout out shit. For the most part, we are, but I want to tap into reality at the same time. So with that being said, you guys were tuned into The Male Perspective here at TriGM Studios. Again, I'm your boy Najacion. You can follow me on all platforms at _TheMogul. That's TheeMogul.
I am G Myerz, the man you've been waiting for. You can follow me at G Myerz. They end it off with a Z, not an S. All right, there you go.
Deno Brown, you can follow me on the gram at I am Deno Brown. That's probably like the only social sites I want to say. Yeah, the gram.
Deno, you smooth as shit. Y'all niggas is smooth as shit tonight.
Nate Whips, you can follow me at the gram at Nate_Whips.
Listen, y'all, we out here. If y'all watching on YouTube, if y'all hear the sound of my voice, peace and love. Until next time, we out.
You know what I wanna